Here in the north, the Yowler horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from US Bank Stadium. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18. Count. Go.
First play is to the air. Rolling left, buying some time. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of Fowler in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Back. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackle made by Blake Cashman.
It's a final play. Brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Willis now, 3rd down. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
Yards on the play.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Back row 80. 70 Timberwolf.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 3rd down now. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Throw here, 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
On the ready.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check, 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 check. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means
the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, set.
ETN gets it on the draw. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brings it in. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Get up.
They'll run, Etienne. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A 29th rushing score on the season for him, and that's a new NFL record. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Kraft has it. And He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Running on first here with Jacobs. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion will.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. The ball is out. And out of bounds inside the 5. The sideline saves him there. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it can be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther. Ready.
The give on second to Pollard. And that one doesn't give him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down. So the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And
Jackie
it's
Ryan.
third down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break.
Ready.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
60 Vikings. 6 Panther 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tie this game 7-7.
On his wood and saving face, seems cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we got the pride metric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetics, the numbers will fill it with sick. Niggas cowards tell it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he'd be perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. McCarthy to throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
18.
Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive convert on 3rd and 17.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. McCarthy looking to throw. Headed out right. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Completed right side to Addison. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short game. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
10 more yards.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
20-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally. Without routes,
Throwing on third, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
the numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A 31-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
79 Broncos. Hawk 7.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And good forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Pressure. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Here's Willis to the air. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
18, Pioneer. Go. Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Higgins downfield, and he has it. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
Shotgun
line.
give now to Jacobs. And he's bottled up at the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning.
On the ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get up. Panther 60. Panther. Riggs. Riggs. Hey,
They've
Matt.
got a man in motion.
Street. Street. Oh, yeah, you got him. You got him. Ready.
Gun snap now to Willis. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this one does not go far.
To Josh
The
Jacobs.
Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Joey Lyons. Nineteen tight. 19 tight.
Empty the backfield and motion him out.
18. Mustang. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rings. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Willis now, 3rd down. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Smash. Check smash. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Putting a receiver in motion.
79. Panther 11. Panther 11. Warriors 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
60 Bobcats. Traffic. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing on first down. Willis hits his running back. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will wide open.
They give to Pollard from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
19. Panther 60. Panther 60. Big Lion.
Pollard has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
14, Vikings 10. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green
On
Bay.
now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's back to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here comes the final play of our first half. On second down, it's Etienne. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Packers going with a dime set to get this third down stop. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on.
The play fake now. Willis to throw. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set to go now from the 35.
79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Street. Check.
We send a man in motion.
Nineteen Tiger. Riggs. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Willis in the pistol. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Viking, 18 Rattler. Dragon, 60. Hurt.
Man in motion here.
Trap 60. 7 Pirates. Cub 19.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Packer first down.
Reed now in motion left. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies. I'm the quarterback. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Vacates quickly left side. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Ready. Panther 60. 60 back there. 79 Broncos. Panther 19 tight. Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
Throwing is Willis. Right side cut by Higgins. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. It's Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Hurt. 19 Lions.
Shotgun now on third down. On the move, hit it right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
18, Pioneer. 60, Bison, 60, 7, Pirates, trap 60, trap 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
He'll throw it. This connects with Higgins. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go, set, Viking, 18, 19, Tiger, 9, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19, go street. Mustang 19.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Down. Cowboy 80, 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run. Jacobs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Willis to the air. And he whips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Pat. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. And oh, he got it. Interception. The LSU rookie with the pick. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yet no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff, it's a 100-plus pick 6.
On the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Lions on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard
Green Bay
line.
offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Completed to his running back. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take.
Packers 60, Packers 6, Packers 6, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Cut 19, cut Mustang 60 Maverick, Warriors 70.
3rd down from the gun. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
60 by 70.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. That's taken at the 15. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defenders saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
motion there. You got motion there right there.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Going again now, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 6 go.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 9-point advantage. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Nyheim Hines on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. It's exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's the horn. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from them. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Go! 70 Lions. Ready?
Here's the Etienne to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's back to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
We've set it downs from the 37. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. Forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, McCarthy to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Looking to throw. He has this down to the 34.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the gun, Etienne gets it. Solid work on his part. Hits 7 there. It's still 3rd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings only up by a few. the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Viking 18.
Looking to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4th.
60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick.
We'll look to throw it. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. I think...